You ever seen real-life magic? Well, today we're gonna make some. And believe it or not, all it takes are a few simple things you might find in a science class. So let's get right to it.
So let me ask you something. Do you think electricity can just completely change what something looks like? Sounds kind of crazy, right? Well, you're about to see for yourself. All right, first things first, the setup. You know, every good magic trick needs a few special ingredients, and ours are actually super simple. Let's check them out.
Okay, our first ingredient is this really bright blue liquid. Doesn't it look just like a potion from a fantasy story? The real magic, though, isn't the color, it's what's hiding inside.
Next up, every magician needs a wand, right? Well, we've got two. These are just simple graphite sticks. And get this, it's the same stuff you find in a regular pencil. These are going to be our little magic wands today.
And here it is, the most important part of our trick, the power. This little box is where we get the juice, the energy, the magic that's gonna make this whole thing work.
Okay, all our ingredients are ready. It's time for the action. This is where things get really, really cool. Are you ready to see what happens? Let's do this.
So, the process here is really easy. First, we just put our graphite wands into the blue liquid. Now, step 2 is super important. They can't touch each other. Okay, next, step 3, we hook up the power. And now for the best part, we just sit back and watch.
The power is on. Now lean in and look closely with me. Do you see that? Whoa, something's starting to happen right away. But what is it?
This is so wild. We're actually seeing two totally different things happening at the same time. Over on the stick with the red wire, it's fizzing like crazy. See all those tiny bubbles? But look over at the other stick, the one with the black wire. Something else is happening there. A brand new color is starting to coat the stick.
Okay, so we've let the experiment run for a little bit. Now it's time for the grand finale, the reveal. Let's see what kind of surprise we've cooked up in there.
The real mystery is on that second wand, right? The one that was changing color. I'm going to carefully pull it out of the liquid right now so we can get a better look.
And there it is. Wow, look at that. Our plain old gray stick is now covered in this thick, shiny, coppery brown layer. That's a complete transformation.
So what is that brown stuff? You're not going to believe this. That's pure, solid copper. It turns out our blue potion was full of tiny, invisible bits of copper. The electricity acted like a super strong magnet, pulling all that copper out of the liquid and sticking it right onto our wand. We literally pulled solid metal right out of the water. How cool is that? So there you have it. A little bit of science that looks an awful lot like magic. All we did was use a little electricity to completely change our ingredients. It just makes you think, doesn't it? The world is full of these invisible wonders, just waiting for us to find them. What other amazing secrets do you think are hiding right in front of us?